this. I'm going to touch on these and we got to move on. We got a lot to do today. All right. If Joel is way down low, when I bridge, he's going to experience a violent reaction, right? So when I lift, you'll notice I lift his whole body off the ground. He has no base. Now, if he's a little bit farther forward, his knees are under my armpits, when I bridge, he doesn't move that much, right? Even if I bridge high, he doesn't move that much. So I have to be able to yank him, right? So when I go to bridge, I yank and I try to get his head into the mat, right? So I bridge hard as I can and I pull and I hold. Now, at this point, if I just reach to grab this, he's gonna lift that hand up and I'm gonna miss, okay? So when he's down like this, what I'd rather do is I'd rather grab the shoulder, pull it to me, and then use his hand and reel him in. Control the arm, control the leg. If I fail to control the leg, he'll post, and I will not bridge him over. If I control the leg, but I haven't controlled the arm, let's say that the arm is straight, I go to bridge, he'll post, and I will not get anywhere with that. I must break this down. I must control this. If I try to just roll, he won't let me do it. This doesn't work, right? I see people doing this all the time. Why are your feet not on the ground? How do you bridge with your feet off the ground? So, the bridge should be from a high position. He's gonna slide up in the armpits, right? I'm gonna control the strikes coming to my face with my hands. While he's punching, I grab and bridge, get this arm high, pull it in, get this foot, bridge high, then I take the top. Now, he ties me up immediately. He doesn't want me to escape. If he fails to do this part, if his feet are unlocked and on the ground, I don't have to do anything but move right into the top. It skips a whole bunch of steps. It's awesome. So don't make that mistake. So his job is first, control the body. I'm trapped. I can easily escape this if my hands are free. If he's controlling my hands, I can't do big swim, right? Technically, it'd be hard for me to even get little swim off because I can't get my hands low enough. So what do I have? Guard, break, and pass. So I'm here, controlling his hips. My elbow's controlling his legs. My base is wide, so he can't just roll me over. Make sense?
Sir.
So my feet are close and I have no base. He leans to one side. Boom, grab one. Just hold on. He holds on. He just leans me to one side and I fall because I have no base. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So we don't want to do that. Wide base. When I go to make guard, break, and pass, if I push this leg into my leg, it might be uncomfortable, but the leg doesn't go anywhere. Does that make sense? See how my leg is in the way? Knee in the butt. Right in the crack of his butt. Push out. See how now there's a space. He holds on tight to that. This is what this elbow's for. I push. Now, for those of you that think you're going to do this, he's going to grab that leg. You're stuck in half guard. Sucks. Not impossible to get out of, but sucks. So, posture, wide base, knee in the butt, push out, push down. Now watch, I can knee over and trap. I've trapped that foot. I can now push in, kick this over, then move this foot. That's one option. Or I can knee slice over. Some pretty good options here. Posture, wide base, knee in the butt, break down hard. If I knee slice over, this elbow is replaced by this knee. I'm holding that down, replace, move to the top. Take side control, I should be here. The old days we did like this. We were a little too far forward. He can reach under, grab that thigh, and he can just lift me right over. Does that make sense? We don't like doing that anymore. So, I control him here, put this rock under his shoulder, and I'm here. Now, he reaches under and grabs my thigh, and I've distributed my weight. He goes to lift. He should not be able to do it easily. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
At this point, control the arm, shift the legs, and then I'm going to prepare to kick over. If I don't shift the legs, if I'm in this position, and I just try to do what I call peeing on the fire hydrant, he blocks me. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
If I don't shift properly, let's say I do this, he rolls me. You see how easy that is? Everything matters. So from the side control position, I do this, he bridges, that foot stops him. Then I can kick over. If you want a little extra insurance, pin the knees down, kick over this way, take the top position. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
And then you can cycle through that over and over. It is the transition drill. This is the cornerstone of ground fighting, particularly in modern jiu-jitsu. New partner. Go again. Some really important fine points. You will hear us say over and over that space equals escape. Space. If I give someone space, then they can escape. Does that make sense?
Sure.
All right. So let's see. Give me Caleb. So Caleb's in the bottom of the mount. And if I do this properly, I want to really control his upper body. I'm pinching with my legs and so forth. And there's really not a lot of place for him to go, which is why he grabs and he pulls me forward. But let's say, for example, that I was on him like this. He could shrimp right out. He could slide that way. I'm not holding him at all. I've given him space. Does that make sense?
Sure.
All right. That being the case, let's look at this position. If I'm here and I've got him tight, it's hard for him to escape. It might even be hard for him to breathe. But if I do this, he can shrimp his knee right in there and move to the guard, right? See how he moves? I giving him room. Does that make sense?
Sure.
All right, let's look at this position since we're here. He opens his guard and he lets go with my hands. I can just walk away. I can do anything that I want. He's given me space to escape. Now, if he at least holds on to my wrists, even if he lets go of his legs, all I can do is move away, and he can then seek to regain control or do some spider guard stuff and kind of move me with his feet. If he lets go with his hands for whatever reason, at least he's got this. Now I got to fight this. At least he's got me in some way. He's controlling me in some way. Okay? Make sense?
Sure.
So if you give the man or woman a space to escape, they should. They really should. Okay? Now, come here, Josiah. Josiah's going to be on the bottom. How much do you weigh, sir? About 120 pounds. Go ahead and take the bottom. Lay down. So here's the thing. When I am working with Josiah, I'm kind of like, oh man, he's my friend. I don't really want to squish him, right? So I'm going to kind of do this. Look at all the space I've given him. Everybody see all this space? He's breathing fine. He's comfortable, right? That is wrong. He will not learn if I don't apply my weight to him. Is that different, Josiah?
A bit.
Right? So we don't want to crush our friends, but you've got to train them. Now, here's the neat thing. If Josiah's on his back and I'm pushing down on his chest, what's the best way to help him breathe? What's the best thing he can do?
Push you on. Get on this side.
Well, he's not really going to push me off if I'm in this position. He's going to shrimp. What's the first part of shrimping? He's got to get on his side now. Josiah, get all the way on your side, sir. Get on your side. Now, can you breathe better?
Yeah.
Now, what about now? Not as good? Is this better? Is this worse? So, as you can see, there's a good, better, and best for the bottom guy, so you can not be constricted. Pretty cool? All right. I want you guys to kind of think about these things. When we go to make a shrimping move, for example, some people try to do it like this. And I'm like, you're not shrimping. This is nothing. This is scooting maybe, right? In order to shrimp, the first thing I want to do, plant this foot and get to my side. I can now breathe, right? Even if a bigger guy's on me, if I'm in this position, I breathe way better than like this. Get here. You're going to push and get that leg out, and then you're going to go to the other side to shrimp. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So, again, creating some space is the way to escape. Pretty cool?
Yes, sir.
All right. One more time, get a new partner. Time. Good job. Here is the thing that I want you guys really to remember. Even if you're fairly reasonably new, let's say that maybe Caleb hasn't been working his throws much. My throws are super good because I've been doing this a long time. And I give him, a serious big throw and I slam him right to the ground, right? And he's boom, boom. The minute he hits the ground, he can't get on top of me because I'm above him. He should immediately move his knees into place so that he can get his knees towards my body. Now, I start looking at him and I'm thinking, okay, well, what am I going to do with this? Number one is I can go into a better position, get closer, or I can back away, right? So kind of keep those things in mind. But the bottom line is once we kind of get into I've thrown him kind of in this position, there's a lot of options that I have that I can drop into quickly, right? However it is that I want to hold him down, and I start working for a pin. Now, here's the thing that I'll tell you about pinning. Pinning doesn't end the fight, but it makes him tired, okay? Pinning gives you an opportunity to rest while he struggles. Doesn't that make sense? Right? So again, scarf pull position is pretty good, right? Side control position is pretty good, right? Knee on position is pretty good, okay? North and south position, these are different options that you have. Everything escape-wise from position is going to include some sort of bridging or shrimping or off-balancing. So you got to be able to bridge, you got to be able to shrimp. All right, so Caleb is going to demonstrate. Joel's going to get on top of him, and he's just going to bridge out of the mount real quick. Hold him pretty good, Joel, make him work. Big bridge. Good. Get his leg, his arm, big bridge. Nah. Oh, come on! Do it again. Bridge hard. If you miss, you bridge again. Good bridge. Good. Now. All right. Super good. Lay back on your back. Caleb. Joel's going to get inside control. Now, there is a way that he can use bridging to get out of this position. You know an escape with using the bridge? Can you bridge out of this?
Oh.
Taking out the trash?
I used to remember one.
All right, so I'm going to coach him through it. He's going to put his left hand is already on the top position. That's a good position. Bottom hand's going to go under the waist. Now, here's the thing. If he tries to muscle Joel over without bridging, it might be hard. Joel, just leave your dead weight on him. Try to push him right over. Push, use your arm strength. Arm strength.
What arm strength?
Caleb's like, that's all I got. All right, now, he holds Joel like a big hug, right? He walks his feet towards Joel's head a little bit. Now, he's changed the angle, making it easier. He's controlling this arm. Now, when he bridges, he wants to bridge up high, lifting Joel's weight, and this arm pushes towards the mat. He bridges high and rolls him. You see how that's a bridge?
Sir.
Makes sense. All right, pretty cool.
I like it.
So, this time, Caleb's going to be on his butt. Joel's going to have him from behind in the rear mount. Do you know how to make bridge escape?
I think I do.
All right. So Joel is looking for maybe a choke. He starts to dig. Caleb defends against the choke. Holds. Bridges hard back. Hits his head to the mat. Do you see how this is also a bridge? He lays on the arm. Gets two hands on the other hand, because that arm's now trapped, and he spins towards, and he might end up in the guard or in the mount. Actually got half guard, not too bad. You see how that is a bridging move?
Yes, sir.
Pretty cool, right? So this bridge is extremely important. If you guys don't understand how important bridging is, stay for the wrestling class Mondays and Fridays. They bridge a lot because that's the main way to escape. They don't do a lot of shrimping because you're pinned in wrestling if you're on your back. So what's the first thing you do? Bridge, get you back off the ground so you're not pinned. If we don't want to be pinned, we start bridging. Why, again, would we want to be pinning someone? Why would somebody want to pin us?
Make him tired.
Makes you tired. They get to rest. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
All right. We are going to bridge from the mount, bridge from side control, and bridge from the rear mount. Get a partner. Go. And then a good bridge, and then a better bridge. So this is weak. Yeah, you're moving your hips, but you haven't even gotten to your capacity. The capacity is when the hips stop. Your freaking butt muscles, your glutes should be like rock hard while you're making that push. You're using all the strength in your legs, okay? I make my body round so that I can rock, and I really throw that up and I hold, right? Throw up and hold, right? Now, that's a good bridge. However, this is a better bridge, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's a neck bridge. Not only have I gotten them up this high, but now I go higher and then I can push. Now, you have to condition your neck to make a neck bridge. But I promise you that if I can't get your legs off the ground, come here, Ethan. Ethan's got super long legs. Sure. If I can't get Ethan's legs off the ground, we're going to do mount. Start a mount. Okay. I think he's going to go for the knee bar.
I was just going to crush you real quick.
He's like, I'm going to do the knee bar. All right. So if I watch his knees have to come up off the ground. Watch. If I do that and his knees don't come up off the ground, I don't really have him. Watch the knees. Does that make sense?
Sure.
All right. That's the kind of bridge that we really want to do. We have to be able to do that. Now, for those of you that think, well, what if I'm not strong enough? So I'm going to have him lay down chest to chest on me, and Joel's going to sit on his back.
Come here, buddy.
Just relax. Now, I can still get, make sure you get all your weight on there, Joel. I can still get all of this up because the glutes, thank you, because the glutes are really some of the strongest muscles in the body. So if I can get two dudes off of me or lift their weight, you can get somebody your size up. You have to be able to do that. So I'm telling you guys, for y'all that are doing this, or y'all are doing this, I hate that. I'm just like, what is that? That's not a bridge. Bridge, get it up high, right? If you can't bridge, and then neck bridge if you need to get higher. That is the magic. It takes some practice to get the neck bridge. You won't get it immediately, but practice a little bit. 1 rep, then maybe 5 reps, then 10 reps, and then hold, right? Just like any other physical strengthening, conditioning kind of exercise, you strengthen the neck. Cool?
Seems like a good exercise, too.
Mike Tyson does 100 neck bridges, or did 100 neck bridges every day for boxing, because he knew it would strengthen his neck. 100. Cool? We must fight! Get on the wall.
I'm not trying to push the knee. No, you're good. I didn't want to stop too early, so you feel this go. It's good. What you got your leg on? So right into my shot. Oh, Michael! Michael got a sneaky off on me. I like it. Advance. Where you want to be? Are you where you want to be? All right. You might want to break guard. I would break guard if I were you. Break guard. It's gonna be hard to break with a hand like that. In that. Space. All right. Good. Oh, but I caught you in the half guard. You were fast enough.
Now what are you gonna do? How do you get that leg out? Get that leg out.
That's a triangle.
Oh, are you vulnerable to get rolled? Don't let me roll you, Michael. Get back on top. Get on top. That's pretty good. Get in the top position. Now what? What choke or arm bar do you want? Come on, go. Like what you're thinking. Oh, it's a punch choke. Let's see if I can. Oh, that was some defense. All right, now push, Michael, push. My defense is pretty good, huh?
Yep.
Now what we're gonna do? Make some defense. I'm gonna shrimp out, and I'm gonna make you start over. That looks pretty good. You're giving me a straight arm. All right, I'll take it. Make your arm bar escape, Michael. Escape. Stack me up. Push my feet to my head. Push towards me. Push towards me. That's not gonna work. I got you. You want me uncomfortable? Push your body towards me this way. Squish my head. Squish me. Oh, there we go. I'm squished. All right, now good escape. Now what? Oh, I don't know that that's gonna work, buddy. Oh, you're gonna choke me from the guard? Let's see if that works. Oh no, that looks like another arm bar. Oh Michael, I think I got you this time. Now you're gonna have to do better arm bar escape. All right. Remember to roll downhill. Roll away. Turn it. Get on your belly. Now, put your head out there. Come under there. Put your head out. Now, move back to the top quick. All right. Now we got side control. And he's effectively squishing you. Oh, no, don't mate. Come here. I can't see that as easy. Position.
I almost forgot about the.
Try work it. Put your hand on the wrist. Grab that wrist. Grab that wrist. Other hand. Switch hands. There you go. Now that's right. Now that's right. Oh, it works good on the downside. I'm going to try to hold to my side, and I'm going to try to control. Now this doesn't hurt as well. Pull it back down. Pull it towards my feet. Make it go down. Oh, that's not going to work. I don't think you got it. Pretty good. Oh, you moved back to the top.
He's strong. He's strong.
I'm gonna move up here,
I'm not trying
and
to
I'm
take
gonna
you
have to
down.
do it because you had me in a bad position. Ha! Good. You got the guard. Maybe I
We
can
went like
use
3 or
this
4
time.
times. But you got
All right. There's a straight arm bar. Keep your foot over and make that arm bar. Over my head. Keep it over.
I know, and I was ready to just go.
Now, now grab the arm bar. Oh, you lost it! I made a good escape. Come on. Put your feet together, control me. There you go. Pretty strong, Michael, but I'm still pretty strong too. What are you gonna do? You got a foot. Use a foot. Kick that foot. Use your foot. Kick it off. Kick it. Kick it. And now I've got to make my escape. And I'm going to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael's got his defense up. Stack me up, buddy. Stack it up. Push my, get up. Get on your knees. Walk forward.
He's too big to throw on my shoulder. I get hard once in a while.
I thought you were like looking at something.
I think we're going to try some different option here.
Every once in a while, sometimes he'll go.
Little scissor sweep. Half of an elevator. Good work, Michael. Die!